welcome back. Time now for Joy News Interactive, and here she is, beaming with a lot of smiles. I can understand, you know.
Well, are you going to eat humble pie, or it's going to be half? It wasn't a win.
Yeah.
It was a draw.
It was a draw.
So I'll give you some pie.
Yeah.
And put some quinine on top of it. Small quinine, just so you taste the bitterness in your mouth. Do you even taste it already?
Well, I can. Oh my God, it's too bitter.
But you see, you people, you didn't do good to me at all.
Well,
I'm home even through the march, taunting on Twitter and everything. Maria, you're going down. How patriotic is that? It wasn't about me. It was about Ghana.
Can you believe some got a change of heart? Especially David.
Yeah.
Now, David is preaching Black Stars.
David is our director, by the way.
Yes. And he's preaching Black Stars. He's been doing this the whole day.
Wow.
Yeah, he's so sure that the Black Stars
Hallelujah. My
so
prayers
true.
have worked, and the Lord has redeemed me and saved my face. My last tweet on Saturday was that now I can go to the office and then hold my head up high and face my audience,
and I think
as well as you people.
We're all doing it.
You all do it. And Ghana at heart, man.
Absolutely. Take it away, Maria.
Thank you, wherever you are. Welcome to your most interactive show this side of the world. My name, as always, is Marian Toure. So welcome to your show, but before we start, you know what we do here. I'll announce all the social media tools that you need to get in touch with the show, because the show is nothing without your comments that are trending on social media. You'll find us on facebook.com/joynews on TV. Like our page, comment on all the posts we put there, would amplify what you're sharing, and share it with the rest of the world. At Joy News on TV, at JN Interactive GH, and at MN Toure. 3 Twitter handles ready to retweet your thoughts and share what you're sharing with the rest of the world. Joy News I am at multitvworld.com remains our email address, and our WhatsApp number 0540109009. And JN Interactive, as always, is where tech meets news to set the agenda. So, Ghana played their second match against Germany on Saturday, which ended in a 2-2 draw. This earned us only a single point. And our hopes and aspirations hinged on Portugal actually thrashing USA last night. But as fate would have it, it turned out to be one of the same Group G forms. That game ended in a 2-2 draw. The group has been blown open, and Ghana's chances of making it into the round of 16 has narrowed even further. The 24 million coaches and mathematicians have started their permutations, including yours truly, myself, and apparently calculators are actually out of stock on the market. Let's share a few of these with you that are making round on social media. I'm hoping that you can see the permutations and everything like that. People are saying, okay, if Ghana wins or this one draws and that, so you see what is on now. It's saying number one, the permutation number one is saying that if Ghana beats Portugal, Portugal beats USA, and Germany beats USA, Ghana goes through. Number two, if Ghana beats Portugal, Portugal draws USA, and that is what happened, and Germany beats USA, which we're hoping would happen, by more than 1 goal, of course, Ghana goes through. Number three, if Ghana beats Portugal, USA beats Portugal, and USA beats Germany by more than 4 goals, that one is a really dicey one. Ghana goes through. And the fourth, if Ghana beats Portugal, Portugal beats USA, and Germany draws with USA, Ghana goes through. Ha ha ha. This is a big one. But today on JN Interactive, we're looking at Ghana's chances of going forward, and then, you know, the Klinsmann low effect, and actually the hints of possible match fixing between the two teams. And this is the Germans, you know, the two coaches that are coming in here. We're saying that, would there be anything happening between these two people? They're Germans after all. And also the Dispatch and British Telegraph match-fixing scandal. But before we proceed, let's take highlights of the match as they happened. First, we'll go and take the Ghana-Germany highlights.
In towards Götze! Scores early in the second half, and Germany are in front in Fortaleza. 3 in the middle to aim for, and Neuer is beaten. Ghana with the equaliser. Andre Ayew What a response from Ghana. To Jan, who's onside. It's Asamoah Gyan. It's 2-1 Ghana. And in. It's 2-2. Miroslav Klose. And that is a moment of history. His 15th goal at a World Cup finals. When you make a substitution, you want them to make an impact. And that is exactly what Miroslav Klose has done here. Look how he is able to get in behind the defender, Jonathan Mensah.
Oh my God, and that was a nail-biting one with my pedicured nails biting and chewing. I nearly died on Saturday. What you would have heard was that Marianne had died from heart attack. Shock. The Ghanaians would have just killed me before my time. OMG. I don't know how you're also feeling at home, but it was like that. Let's go and take second highlights of last night's game, and that was even worse for me. Portugal versus Germany.
To show it.
Chance for Nani. Portugal lead. Owen Howard off the post, and what a save! Magnificent reaction. Well, he's disappointed with the first touch onto the post here from Nani. Well, look at this for a reaction. Bradley! Oh, magnificent clearance. What a saving challenge that was from Ricardo Costa.
Bradley may have been denied, but there was no denying his teammate, Jermaine Jones.
Struck it well! Oh, magnificent goal! And who can say that the USA do not deserve to be on level terms?
While Ronaldo was misfiring, the same could not be said for the USA captain, Clint Dempsey.
And it's a goal! It stands! And it's the captain, Clint Dempsey, on their way to the last 16 at this moment.
The USA were seconds away from booking their place in the last 16, but Ronaldo had one final contribution.
Oh, and we have! Unbelievable goal! And redemption for Paulo Bento, the coach in Portugal.
Well, Dempsey and this World Cup, especially any group they meet, it's like Superman and Kryptonite, if I can call it that. He's become the nemesis that perhaps we should get in and out, but I don't know how we're going to do that. It has to be by fair means, of course. But we've been out there to ask you how you thought the game went, especially between Ghana and Germany over the weekend. Let's take that blog. When we come back, my colleague Enes Boma is standing by so we can do some analysis. Don't go away.
It's easy for us. We are going to win, we are going to score, and we are going to come out with good things out of it. Whatever people say, whatever against people, we have some people with their against Ghanaians, they are against. We are going to win, and we are going to have money more. German people will give us more money. America will give you more money. Everything, we win the game.
We did well, but the Ghana-Germany pass already. We did well, but whatever happened, we take it like that. But what we have now is, if only Germany will beat US, we have to do everything to beat, that is the Portugal, so that we qualify. And we have to beat the Portugal with margin, more goals, because we don't have goals now. The US have 1 goal plus, the German have 4, and we don't have. So we need to beat the Portugals with more goals.
We play a very good game, but just that some of the players didn't show much togetherness. We are looking at to the end of the game what Jordan did. Instead of him to pass the ball to Asamoah Gyan for us to get the game finished, he didn't. But I hope next time we will try to work hard and on the Portugal game. Yeah.
We were supposed to win, but I don't know what happened. The DRU and they all tried, all the players tried, but the communication is not there. We have to work like a team. When they get the football, the ball, they have to pass to one another. Don't try to score. Everybody wants to be on the score list. Like right now, the DRU have 2 goals, Asamoah Gyan have 1. but you have to come in as a team. When you score, I score, it's the team. But we're supposed to win, but we think in the next match we're going to work out and get the best out of it. It's very thin, it's very small. It's not 50-50, I would say. It's very small because, one, we have only 1 point. Germany has 4 points, US of A has 4 points, and I would say the other, Portugal has 1 point. So if Germany and US of A, they draw, we are out. Somebody has to beat somebody, and Germany has to beat US because you know that US is powerful than Germany. And if we can score Portugal and about 3-0 or 3-1 or 4-1, that means you have. It's possible that we can do that because when you watch the match between Ghana and US, Ghana and Germany, it was as like the final. You understand? The goals were on point. The goals, the strike force, the defense, and I miss Muntari will miss that match. But we pray that ASEAN and other colleagues will come and support, and we will go there. The group G means Germany and Ghana. G doesn't mean for US. G means God. So God, Ghana, and Germany. That's all.
I think the guys play very well. I wasn't really expecting them to play that good. So yeah, they did very well in that game.
No one could imagine you could beat a team like Germany. And then we were able to hold them back. At least I could say it was even a revenge, but it was only Jordan Ayew that was so selfish. He couldn't give the ball to Asamoah Gyan to deliver. I thought like we could have won against Germany. And Germany was no team for Ghana. I thought we did very, very well.
Ghana didn't do too badly. You know, we did exceptionally well. People believe, Germany was going to run over us. But if you ask me, I would say we did extremely well. And kudos to the Black Stars.
So, if fate would have it and we would have our own way, then God, Ghana, Germany are going through. God being the third party was going to be between Ghana and Germany. I am praying that actually goes through and we sail through. My brother, my friend and colleague and his mama is back so we can do some analysis. Happy Monday.
Yeah, happy Monday. Is it happy for us?
Is that me? I'm happy.
For me, I played work yesterday around 12 midnight and it was all calculation. I saw people, watching on the floor.
Have you bought your calculator yet?
It was totally out of stock, so I was using the floor.
I have one.
You have one. I'm putting this in my place, so seriously, people are now calculating on the wall. As at yesterday night, it was terrible.
The lotto doctors are out.
Yeah, we are working, seriously. But my issue is that why did we wait to this time? Our destiny is now in the hands of Germany and the USA, and we just would hope and pray that nothing happens like the way we've been hearing.
Oh my God. But from where you stand, do you think, you have followed sports for quite a long time now, do you see us actually making us through?
There's a possibility that we can make it, and for me, the game I watched against Portugal, play with the US, if that is how Portugal is going to play, then I believe we have a stronger chance of getting more goals in there. Because I didn't see Portugal yesterday coming to the party. They were virtually lost in the game. I felt that, US also were not giving them that type of position. Because US defense was very porous, and Cristiano Ronaldo that we know wasn't Cristiano Ronaldo.
But you see that the performance of the European teams so far, which I have watched, from Spain to France, perhaps France being the only one, but because France actually had to play another, side of the world, and so they played each other, so they were at par when it comes to performance. But from us who are from the tropics, and the weather actually would have suited us most than those who are coming from Europe. Can we put that?
Sometimes I don't want to use the weather, because many of the African players too play in Europe. So then the weather wouldn't favor anybody because we are all in the same zone. And how many times? How long do they even spend in the tropical area? Most often they spend most of their time in the European distance. So for me, weather shouldn't be a factor. As in it should play that this place is humid to favor Ghana. No. It's about how prepared you are, how strategic you are. And for me, that's what I think the US have used. If you watch the US, they don't go all attack. You don't see them play any game. They only sit back and once in a while pop up and get the goals and close their defense. And I think that is what is really pushing them through. But I think that there's stronger chance for us to go through. But the only possible chance that is win against Portugal. and hope and pray that Germany wins against US. You are out of all calculations.
Going forward, we have heard certain rumors making the rounds, that it is very, very possible that perhaps Germany and the USA will sell the match. Because if they play draw, it doesn't matter how many goals they all score, 6 goals to whatever, as long as they draw each other, then it means that they both through, and the two at the bottom would definitely have to go home.
But we should also forget that Germany want to also play for pride.
Yes.
I mean, to come out of the group top over there, I mean, they want to play for that. And if I play for draw, anything could happen last minute. What if that team gets the winning goal? So for me, I strongly would take Germany to go through. But hey, I mean, the draw is also in the game.
It's also in the game.
When it comes, I would want to say that it's a fixed match.
But people are also thinking about Klinsmann and Lowe, that they have something, a score to actually settle. And so perhaps they would all go and push out.
Yeah, I know both teams want to push, especially with US. We want to show the whole world that, I mean, we also come to the party. If it also beat Germany, it's a plus for us, I mean, the Americans. So I know that game wouldn't start on a slow note. Americans would rush on the Germans. Then the Germans, I believe, when they concede the first goal, will also want to retaliate. And that is where the dynamism of the game would put to bear. So for me, I wouldn't want to think that there's going to be any fixed match. I mean, Ghana also played against Serbia.
Yes.
And was there a fixed match? We won against Serbia when we even had Serbia as our coach.
It can't be.
Yeah, so for me, the players want to play for pride, especially with the Germans. And Americans also want to play and tell the world that American football has come of age. We are also into the World Cup and show ourselves. So for me, I don't see any issue about that match.
Okay.
But the issue is that why do we wait till this time when
even
our
be talking about it?
It's in the hands of the
But you see, for me, where I'm coming from is that if we lose, we are to blame. It won't be for anybody. Because if we entered the match, match with the USA with the same hunger that we went into our second game with Germany, then perhaps we would have been sailing by now, rather than wait to bite our nails and have to go to the salon all over again.
Yeah, even against Germany, I felt that we could have killed the game. Because I mean, there were no threat to us. In the first half, it's as if we were not into the game. Thankfully, when Jordan came into the game, he brought some kind of energy.
He did.
And things started going for us for only that mistake. But he's apologized to Ghanaians that I mean, he felt that he was trying to use Asamaja as a decoy. Then he would rather the keeper and keep going. But that's football. It's a time for a split decision, and that's what he did. And well,
if he had scored, it would have been saying something different.
That is it. I mean, he had been hailed as the Messiah.
Of course.
For Ghana football.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Final one before we go. Let's take some comments that have been trending on social media. I don't want to leave you guys out, at least even a few. And this one is coming from Baba Musa Tamale. It is very long, but I try and do it very snappy. Our dream and wish of seeing our own Black Stars progress to the next stage of Brazil 2014 was partially shattered due to the outcome of the USA-Portugal match yesterday. If Jordan Ayew, I don't like people blaming Jordan Ayew too much. I believe that in every team or in everything that you do, there's going to be a rookie. I use myself as an example. I came into this business a rookie, and today at least I am doing well for you guys to appreciate what I'm giving you. There are so many other things that people are doing, and they start and they are rookies. All you have to do is to give them the chance to prove themselves. This one should not be the yardstick for measuring that guy. Please let him be. If he had scored, it would be a different thing altogether. So please let the Ayew name go. Let it go. Let it go. Jamil says, so Joy, you never heard of news of MPP today? Okay, we're doing JN Interactive, and this was trending. So yes, we haven't heard of it, or Interactive has not heard of it. Ghana is going to qualify, and it will be a surprise to the whole world. I like that. I like that. And on that very optimistic note, we are asking a very rather unfortunate question, but it would come up. How would you feel if Ghana does not qualify to the next stage? We've been out there, we've been asking for your views on that. Let's take our next video blog.
Our chances is up to the coach and the players. We we are ready to support them. So if the coach and the team will come together and do what we expect from them, then we have chance to qualify.
The only thing we have to do is concentrating on the Portugal game so that we get win, and also in the goals, we are supposed to score the goals. Right now we are having a deficit of -1, so we are supposed to score at least 2 or 3, so that we only hope that German beats US so that we can proceed and progress and go forward.
I think our chances are very slim. I don't know how many goals they need to score Portugal to qualify to the next stage, but you know, everything is possible.
Right now, we have our faith with the USA Germany game. If they should play draw, we ain't going anywhere. But if one of them is to win against the other, I think Ghana has chances of going. And then we have to go all out in winning with Portugal. Otherwise, we're out of the game.
It's going to be very difficult, I must admit. Where if you come to look at the points we have now, we have just one each. I mean, Ghana and Portugal, and Germany and the USA have 3 points each. They could, a draw alone means doom for the Black Stars. So we can only hope and pray, that the best opportunities fall our way. So we also, we do not miss our chances and make them count.
Our chances to move to the next stage is now we are going to the next stage. We win, and we win. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen to that, Grandpa. Amen to that. But moving on from there, I believe you all know the president of the Ghana Football Association. He's in the person of Kwesi Nyantechi. He's actually been, there are allegations of him being involved in some sort of a scandal involving match fixing, and that is supposed to be coming from the Daily Dispatch and the Telegraph in the UK. We were asking you what you think about this revelation. Let's take our final video blog.
That's what we heard, but we hope they should go through so that when they find out that it's true, proper sanctions to give it to those who are doing that. Yeah.
They say that they sold the match, and yes, they have big men, they have our leaders that they sell us. Like you, they can sell you because the too much greediness. You are in the position, you are getting all those bonuses. What you have to sell. So if you can sell your whole nation for money, that means you're not supposed to be there. One, I will not call you a criminal or no. No, what you want? You have to sack all those spots and bring those who can work. You understand? And those people, they have to make sure anything that they do, they have to bring what we say account. They have to be accountable. No. When you talk about FIFA, FIFA is a body that unites about peace and love, but they don't talk about their issue. But this is our money. We need it. If you win, when you get to the next stage, football, when you talk about World Cup, when you get to the next stage, any win, it brings income. We don't talk about economy, Ghana for Niska. It makes the whole world, the whole nation proud and strong. So if you're ready to sell us, sell our match that we value so much, Ghana and US of A. It was like Mahama and Obama, and it was Obama won. So I know these people, they have to sack them. They have money, and because of their greediness, they sold us. Next time I will not allow them to sell me.
I don't think it's true. I mean, why would they take any bribe or such thing? So, no.
According to the GFA president, he says he hasn't signed anything, but he has people he has assigned to go look into the case very well before they make any. But I don't think we should make anything out of it. Now we need to concentrate on how we need to qualify to the next stage. So we ain't thinking about what is going on with GFA.
That's scandalous, and if what we hear, if what I hear, I must speak for myself, is really the case. I must say, it's going to be a black spot in Ghana sports. I pray it is not as we are thinking.
That was a very, very interesting blog indeed, and I'll pick your thoughts on that, the scandal.
I think it's the case coming up is so crucial. We need to be very tactful in how we treat it.
Okay.
Because if you look at, some of the people who we were talking to, it's a whole kind of concept that they have now, it's as if something that's already happened against US.
Yeah.
And we need to be very tactful. And of course, it's going to worry us even now that we are in a competition. But I believe that Christina Tichi has to come out. Though he's come out to say that partly it was true, at a point it wasn't true because he hasn't signed any document. But I believe that these things happen in football. When betting comes into play, such things happen. Even the players can even do it. But when it gets to the higher stage where big people, big football administrators involve themselves in it, then that's what becomes very, unfortunate. But I believe that it's an issue that we need to be very tactful in how we deal with it. Otherwise, many people have their own conception about Nantichi, about Ghana football, about even the players, and even Africa. And I believe this will even go beyond into that Qatar issue.
Yes.
Where, the European rules want to take it from them. So it's a whole thing that, let us wait as events unfold, then we'll really see where the truth is. But now I don't want to charge, but I believe that Christian Tichi has to come out clean. Otherwise, it will be very bad for his image.
Whenever there are updates, I'm sure we'll bring it to our audience.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my brother. Let's do some more comments that have been dropping in on Facebook before we signed out for the day. And this one is coming from Bata Simile. Right, these are your names. I'll be feeling okay, but at all costs, Ghana is to qualify. Inshallah. Ghana Black Stars all die, be die. Okay. And Damien says it's the fault of selfish Andre Ayew. Africa should have won. Oh, really? He's not selfish. He did what he thought was best at that moment. Split moment's decision. So I guess we have to forgive him and move on. Kwame Delali, I would feel so much disappointed in Ghana Black Stars, but I hope the future is already clear for us. Go Black Stars, go. And that is where I drop the curtains on today's show. It has been a fantastic Monday, if I can call it that. My partner in crime is back. We can wrap up together. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Go Black Stars, go.
Go Africa.
G.
Go to Ghana, Germany.
Absolutely.
We are through. My brother, thanks for the prophecy.
All right. Thanks a lot, Marian. And that'll be it for today. Of course, my name is Prince Minka.
And my name, as always, is Marian Ture. But before we go, we want to share something with you. Some wonderful sites that have been coming in throughout this tournament. And the best of it we have picked for you. Enjoy this. Good evening.
Good evening.